again, my dear students. Today's lesson is how to change sentences into passive. How can we change this sentence into passive? Let's see together how can we change it into passive. First, we should underline the subject, the verb, and the object. Where is the subject? The subject is the word number 1. The subject is the person who will do the action or the first word in the sentence. Then the verb, the action itself. And then the kite, the object. This is number 1. First, you should know where is the subject, where is the verb, and where is the object. And then we will replace the object with the subject. It means we will write the kite or the object instead of the subject. In other words, we will write the word number 3 in the place of the word number 1. Rashid, number 1, the subject. Flies, number 2, the verb. And the kite, number 3, the object. So here, when we want to change our sentence into passive, we will write the word number 3 at the beginning of the sentence. So we will start the sentence with writing the kite. The kite is the object here. So we will start writing the kite. And then we will choose is or are. This is step number 2. We will choose is or are. If the object is singular, you will choose is. If the object is plural, you will choose are. So here the kite is singular, so we will choose is. Very good. So step number 1, we will write the object at the beginning of the sentence. So it will be the kite. And then we will choose is or are. Here the kite is singular, so we will choose is. So the kite is. Step number 3, we will write V3 of the verb. What is V3 of the verb? Let's see together. V3 of the verb fly is flown. This is V3 of the verb fly, fly. So V3 of the verb fly is flown, flown. So we will write flown. We will write flown. This is step number 3. Step number 3. So step number 1 is beginning the sentence with the object, the word number 3, and then we will choose is or are according to the object. If the object is singular, we will choose is. If the object is plural, we will choose are. And then after writing is or are, we will write V3 of the verb. What is the verb here? Flies. What is V3 of flies, or the past participle of flies? Flown. Flown. And then step number 4, we will write the subject. But we should write the subject preceded by the preposition by. By. So here we will write the object instead of the subject. In other words, we will write the word number 3 instead of the word number 1, and then we will choose is or are, and then we will give V3, or we will write V3 of the verb, and then we will write the preposition by and write the first word, which becomes the third one, and then complete the sentence. Rashid flies the kite high in the sky. It will be in the passive. The kite is flown by Rashid high in the sky. Let's see another example. This is another example of changing the sentence into passive. First, we should underline the subject, the verb, and then the object. And then we start changing our sentence into the passive. Nada is the subject, the word number 1. Writes is the verb, the word number 2. A letter is the object, the word number 3. So when we want to change the sentence into passive, first we should replace the object with the subject and the subject with the object. It means that the word 3 should be in the place of word 1. So the object number 3 will be at the beginning of the sentence, and the subject will be number 3 but preceded by the word by. Okay, so this is number 1. Nada, number 1, and a letter number 3. So we will put the word number 3 at the beginning of the sentence. So a letter, here a letter, and then after writing the object at the beginning of the sentence, we should first, this is step number 2, we should choose is or are according to the object. If the object is singular, so we will choose is. If the object is plural, we will choose are. Here the object is what is singular, a letter, so we will choose is. And after choosing is, step number 3 comes. What is step number 3? It is writing what the V3 of the verb. So we will change writes into V3. What is V3 of write? Here, write, V3 is written, written. So we will write written after choosing is. And step number 4 is what? Step number 4 is to write the preposition by. Why? Because we will write by and then we will write the subject. What is the subject? This is the word number 1. Why? Because number 1, we will write number 1 instead of number 3, and we will write the word number 3 instead of the word number 1. So here we begin our sentence with the letter, with the word number 3, a letter, and then we will write nada, by nada, and then to complete the sentence. Again, number 1, we will write the object at the beginning. We will write the object, the word number 3, in the place of the word number 1, and then we will choose is or are according to the object. If the object is singular, we will choose is. If the object is plural, we will choose are, and then we will write V3 of the verb, and then we will write by, and we will write the object, the word number 1, and then complete the sentences. So here again, how can we change our sentence into passive? Step number 1, we will write the object instead of the subject and the subject instead of the object. Number 2, we will choose is or are after writing the object at the beginning of the sentence. As this is or are. Step number 3, we will write V3 of the verb. And then step number 4, we will write by, and then the subject, the word number 1. Let's see another example. grow vegetables on the farm. I grow vegetables on the farm. How can I change this sentence into passive? Step number one, I will change the place of the word number 3 and the word number 1. The word number 1 should be in the place of the word number 3, the object, and the object should be in the place of the subject. So we should begin our sentence with the word number 3, vegetables. So here 3 in the place of 1 and 1 is the place of 3. Again, 3 is in the place of 1 and 1 is in the place of the word 3, the object. So here I grow vegetables on the farm. Vegetables, this is step number 1. This is step number 1. We begin our sentence with the word number 3 and then we will choose is or are according to the object or according to the first word in the sentence. The first word in the sentence here is singular, so we will choose is. If the first sentence or if the object in this that we begin our sentence with is plural, so we will choose are. So here vegetables are, I cannot say vegetables is, vegetables plural. So here it is plural, so we will choose are. So step number 2, we will choose are. And step number 3, do you remember? Step number 3, we will choose V3 of the verb. What is V3 of the verb grow? What is V3 of the verb grow? V3 of the verb grow is grown. Grown. So here V3, we have here V3. What is V3 of the verb grow? Grown. Grown. This is V3 of the word of the verb grown. So we will write grown. We will write grown. Vegetables are grown. And then we will write by, the preposition by, and then we will write what after by? The first word, which will become on the third word or in the place of the third word. So here the word, it is not a name, it is not a thing or anything or any people, or it is not a person, it is I, a pronoun. A pronoun. So here this pronoun will be changed into me. I cannot say vegetables are grown by I. I cannot write here I. So I is changed into me. If here the pronoun is he, it will be changed by him. If here the pronoun is she, it will be changed into her. If here the pronoun is we, it will be changed into us. And if the pronoun here is they, it will be changed into them. So here, when I write by and I want to write the first word in the place of the third word after by, so if the word is by, is I, a pronoun I, it will be changed into me. If the pronoun is he, it will be changed into him. If the pronoun is she, it will be changed into her. And if the pronoun is we, it will be changed into us. And if the pronoun is they, it will be changed into them. Them. Okay, so here I grow vegetables on the farm. First, I will change the place of the subject and the place of the object. I will write the third word or the object in the beginning of the sentence. and I will choose is or are. I will choose are here because I have plural, the object is plural. And then after choosing is or are, I will write V3 of the verb grow, the main verb. This is the main verb, so I will write V3 of this verb, grown, and then I will write the preposition by and the first word or the subject. But here the subject is not a noun or it's not a name, it is a pronoun. So if the subject is pronoun, so we will choose or we will change the pronoun into something else. I will be changed into me, he will be changed into him, she will be changed into her, it will be changed into us, and they will be changed into them. Into passive. Let's read each sentence together and try to change it into passive. Number 1, I eat 2 bananas. I eat 2 bananas. So, where is the word number 1, the subject I, and the verb eat, and the object 2 bananas? 2 bananas. This is the object. This is the object. So we will start our sentence with the third word, 2 bananas. So 2 bananas, what 2 bananas is or are? Very good, are, because they are plurals. So 2 bananas are, and then we will write V3 of the verb eat. What is V3 of the verb eat? Eaten. Very good. So here I have V3 of the verb eaten. So here eaten. So it will be 2 bananas are eaten by the last step. By what? I changes into me. Very good. So here it will be 2 bananas. Here 2 bananas are eaten by me. First we write the object instead of the subject. We here write 2 bananas at the beginning of the sentence, so we write 2 bananas, and then we come with is or are. Because I have here plurals, so I come with are. So 2 bananas are, and then V3 of the main verb. What is the V3 of eat? Eaten. And then I will write by, and then I will write the subject. Can I say here the pronoun I? Can I say eaten by I? No, eaten by me. I will be changed into me. Very good. Let's see number 2. They write the lesson. They, the subject. The word number 1. Write the verb. The word number 2. The lesson, the object. The word number 3. This is the object, the lesson. So when I want to change this sentence into passive, so I will start with the lesson, the object, the word number 3. So I will write the lesson, and then I will choose is or are. The lesson is singular, so I will change, I will choose is. So here the lesson is. The lesson is. So after writing the lesson is, I will write V3 of the verb. What is V3 of the verb? Write written. So here V3 written of the verb write written. So I will write the lesson is written. And after writing V3, I will write by, the preposition by, and then I will write the first word. But can I say here by they? No, it will be changed into them. Them. So here it will be The lesson is written by them. The lesson, this is the word number 3, is, because it is singular, written V3 of the verb right, and then write the preposition by, and then I will change they into them. Only pronouns change into object pronouns. Very good. So I changes into me and they changes into them. And the last one is the cat catches the ball. The cat catches the ball. Here the cat is the subject, the word number 1. Catches, the verb number 2. The ball, the object number 3. So number 1, when I want to change this sentence into passive, I will write the object instead of the subject and the subject instead of the object. Here the object in the place of the subject and the subject is in the place of the object. So this is step number 1. It will be the ball, and then I will choose is or are. Is or are. So here the ball is singular, so I will choose is. And then after choosing is or are, I will write V3 of the word of the verb catch. So what is V3 of the verb catch? Caught. So here caught. Caught is V3 of the verb catch. So it will be the ball is caught. And then I will write the preposition by, and I will write the subject in the place of the object by the cat. It will be just like this. Let's see. The ball, here it will be the ball is caught by the cat. The ball is caught by the cat.